Good morning, world. I'm gonna do another video right now with a really good point. But first, a little bit of silliness. So, like, why am I in San Francisco? This place is like, people die here all the time. I'm here because, like, well, I had to get out of Denver. I think I explained that point really well yesterday. Just back up and watch yesterday's video. But, like, I wasn't gonna go to Salt Lake City. And my top Vegas person didn't really pan out at the end. Now, I don't know anybody here really. I know one person in Sacramento, but they're on work trips. But I don't really know anybody here. But this is like homo capital of the world, so like the chances of me running into like a magic homo boomer is possible. More possible here than almost anywhere else. There is 4 times the population here than in West Virginia. So I wasn't going to go back there. But this was really like, with my budget and everything, this was like the best place to flee to. Now, I don't like the weather here. It's too cold. And this was not like a, just go live your best life. This was like, just go survive and do the best you can. You know, budget homeless, emergency relocation thing I had to do. But like, even though I did just describe on Facebook like my ultimate homeless rescue dream scenario, where whatever institution it is, they're gonna want me to go to rehab, and like I'm already fine with it. We've already seen like 18,000 times me passing the church in Denver with the homeless guy in the snow, and I was like, if anybody can get me to rehab, let's go. And like, nobody even tried. Remember that, Allison Eckley? How you didn't even try? Said you were going to, but didn't. Anyway, so, she's a girl in high school. I think she's better than me. She does. Don't you, Allison? Last name used to be Millsaps. Anyway, but it's scary out here. I already had to defend myself from 2 muggers. So like, you know, dropping dead tomorrow or today by lunchtime, still totally a possibility. But in my dream homelessness rescue, from like any number of institutions that have, like University of Tennessee, where Elaine, McMillon, Sheldon, where you're at, maybe they'll care. Yeah, because Elaine, listen about what you did, stayed at my dad's house for free, you're a multimillionaire. You used a budget of $150,000, which was like super extra compared to what I've been able to do, to make a much more worthwhile story. Frankly, I am Edel County. You went to it. I stayed at my dad's house for free. Then my dad made me homeless, and then I was back there again in that 6,000 square foot heartbreak of horror. And you haven't cared, Elaine. You are Allison. But here's the thing. So, step 1 of this video. My ultimate homeless rescue would happen like as soon as possible and before I die. And it would be like, they'll want me to go to rehab. I want to go to like Passages in Malibu, Betty Ford Clinic. Be with like Ashley Simpson and JoJo, one of the Olsen twin girls. But I really want to be like bunkmates with Cavehead or one of Britney's exes, and I want to get the HIPAA confidentiality lowdown on dealing with Britney. That would be my exciting secret, you know, recovery. Because I am sober. But like, it'll just be, you know, step 1 for Country Star, and then like the next big part of this video. Back to Elaine. We have cars that drive themselves here. They're like Ubers, like taxi cab confessions. That's all old millennium shit. We still have like the radio ATM machine down there, but we got cars that drive themselves here. They dump stuff too. Just kidding. But we do have the cars that drive themselves. But like, okay, the main point of this video, maybe I've hit enough buzzwords with Britney Spears, Passages, Malibu. New millennium's so stupid. But Elaine, McMillon, Sheldon, McDowell County, West Virginia, Hollow documentary, Emmy nominated, screened at U.S. Capitol, featuring Tom Acosta, the atomic bomb. Elaine, you got to get involved in my shit now. Kind of do. Maybe no one else can say it. I'm sure someone else out there can say it. Because Elaine, you never cared. You demonstrated like a big old fat F on Karen. It's not a good look for you. But when I got kidnapped in Huntington, so that's my ultimate dream rescue, what I just described. So like, probably what would be more meaningful and fulfilling and like definitely relevant to Elaine. Elaine, you've got to like get me on your good side, which shouldn't be that hard to do. But we've got to go to Huntington, and we've got to do a documentary. If I don't end up there with Katie Couric, but we've got to do a documentary about getting kidnapped. Because that was the interstate kidnapping. And I think Elizabeth Smart, she just stayed in Colorado for her little deal. Caught the tail down Nancy Grace. Remember that? So I can't wait for the future. But Elaine, seriously, the biggest, like, big news flash of this whole video featuring keyword Britney Spears would be like, man, you should be in Huntington at night. We retracing my steps, and we should be doing that because I don't have any media of that, and I don't want Huntington to change too much, and I want the kidnappers caught. Right? It's the right thing to do. It's right. Never changes. But I want people to have. So everybody's just kind of skimmed over that whole nunchuck incident before I got to Elon University. Remember all that? You didn't even know that, did you? Didn't even know I was chased away with nunchucks before I got banned from Elon University for my dad going to January 6th before I found out he was a chomo. And then I went back to West Virginia and I almost, died of dehydration because there was no water in his house and all that. And then I left, and then Officer Vineyard said he was working for Tom Acosta and all this bullshit with the governor and everything that's been going on. He's more than just me. But we have got to do, I want to go back to Huntington, the fattest city in America. I was starving to death there. I was kidnapped, didn't have a jacket, phone, wallet, nothing. We got to go back to Huntington, Elaine. Like, this would be the perfect way for you to just come out of this, Elaine. Because right now, you are the big bougie millennial that took advantage of my family. And University of Tennessee can say that. And so can a lot of other people. So, how about it, Elaine? Why don't we go back to Huntington? Let's do it. I'm really going to go past this. I don't want to deal with Britney Spears more than I want to deal with Elaine, but I want to deal with Huntington too. Got a better shot if Elaine, you're with me, because Britney ain't gonna deal with Huntington.